Okay guys, so I've actually started a hedge fund company. Well, it's not actually a funded company, because if it was a typical hedge fund company, it would mean that I was trading with other people's capital. I.e., I would have investors that invested with my fund and I would trade on their behalf. Okay, so that element certainly is not the case, because I don't trade anybody else's money. I don't trade anybody else's capital. I only trade my own capital. So I do actually have a hedge account. Now, I suppose it is a hedge fund because it is being funded, but it's being funded by myself. So this is something that I used to do many, many years ago. When I first got into this business, I used to do it. It was a little bit easier because I was just holding trades, right? Now, this is swing trading, okay? This is not scalp trading. This is not intraday trading. This is swing trading. And we're holding these positions, guys, for weeks and months. A number of these positions, I will be holding them until next summer. Okay, so you can see that it really is an investment portfolio. Okay, this is not day trading. This is not day trading. This is a portfolio, and it is hedged because we are hedging some of the positions. So for example, at the moment we are trading in the portfolio, there is 6 US stocks, and one of the stocks we actually have 2 positions. So there's 7 stock positions that are currently live and active, and 6 of them are actually in the green. Okay, so literally one position is in the red by maybe 3.5%. And at the end of the video, I'm going to go through the actual percentage of change on these trades, so you can actually see for yourself. Where does the hedge part come in? Well, we're actually hedging these stock positions with futures. So we are trading only US stocks, and we are also hedging the Dow Jones, which is also a US instrument. So we're actually using the Dow Jones to hedge against the stock positions. I only started this 4 weeks ago, well actually 4 weeks and 2 days today, and my account is already up 350%. My actual initial investment is up actually this morning is just over 350%. And anybody that actually joined my Telegram group is the same. Okay, so this is where I am actually sending out my signals, okay, is I actually have a Telegram group. So I actually created the portfolio pretty much the same day that I created the Telegram group. And how it works is, I introduce one stock every week. If that stock follows a certain criteria, as I alluded to in my previous video. But it is a hedge fund, guys. It is a hedge fund portfolio. The only difference is it's been funded by myself, but it's still a hedge fund, okay? So, I mean, the basics of this are as follows. The positions hedge against each other. So if one is in the red, something else will be in the green. Because in terms of the hedging mechanism, the majority of the stocks are buy positions, okay? So that's the majorities of the stocks. I've identified stocks that are that have sold off, and we're basically buying the dip on them. We're actually hedging those long positions with short Dow positions. So we'll never be in a position where you're in trouble in terms of getting a margin call. So we can allow these positions to move and to fluctuate, and they really will fluctuate. Because remember, we are holding these over months and months and months. There is definitely 2 of these stocks that we are holding until next summer. What happens if there's a massive sell-off or a massive spike or whatever on news, and you have nothing to hedge against? It's absolutely insane. So the actual fundamentals of what I am doing here is a hedge fund, okay? It's a hedge fund fundamentals. That's what I've introduced here, is hedge fund hedge fund fundamentals. Basically what a hedge fund company does on Wall Street or in London or wherever. So I had previously said that my personal account and anybody that joined on the first week, our actual portfolio is up 350%. Well, just over 350%, which is absolutely incredible. Now, listen, did I expect my account and the accounts of the Telegram group subscribers that subscribed at the very start, did I expect our portfolio to be up 350%? Absolutely no chance. I did not expect it. I expected a much slower progression in terms of a return. So I mean, it's just nuts. It's there's basically two stocks in particular that have just shot for the stars as soon as we took the positions, which is just incredible. And funny enough, it's two stocks that I traded, years ago when I first started. As a matter of fact, I was thinking to myself this morning, come April next year, I will have been in this business for 6 years. Okay, so it's gone like that. But that is where I am right now. I don't scalp trade anymore. Yes, I intraday trade, but the biggest thing at the moment in terms of what I'm doing is swing trading. And as I said, I actually have a portfolio, and the plan is to introduce one stock every single week. With this, the same as everything else, it's complete transparency. And the traders that are currently in the Telegram group will be nodding their head when I'm saying this, because it is complete transparency. I couldn't turn around and say, that this position is up 15% or 20% or 30% if it wasn't, because, you have no choice but to be transparent. I cannot inflate, which I wouldn't do in anyway, but I couldn't inflate saying that a stock was up 20% when it wasn't, because people are taking the positions on the same days as me. So it's absolutely incredible to have such a huge return in such a short space of time. So it is a hedge fund, but it has been funded by myself. I know that some of you out there don't understand the concept of hedging. A hedge fund company is called a hedge fund company for a reason. It means that they hedge different instruments against each other, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So in my case, I'm hedging futures against stocks and vice versa. It's incredibly successful. Again, I cannot believe that my account is up 350 odd % in 4 weeks. It's absolutely insane. But let's have a little look at the actual percentage of the stocks. We'll go onto the laptop. I'm not going to tell you what stocks they are, because the people that join my Telegram group and subscribe, that's what they're paying for. They're paying for this information. So I'm certainly not going to give you the stocks that we're trading, okay? But I will show you the change. If you're interested, guys, this is a fantastic opportunity if you work a full-time job, okay? If you work a full-time job, this is a wonderful opportunity for you, because you can place the trade and then you just leave it. You check your portfolio maybe once or twice a day, and that's it. You don't have to keep going back looking at the chart. And we are hedging these positions, so it's not a case of, oh my god, if there's a piece of news that comes out and there's a massive sell-off, oh, my account is in trouble. That will not be the case, because it's going to be hedged against another instrument. So if you're interested, guys, you know what to do. You can email me, eduardosambora@yahoo.com, or you can DM me at my Instagram, sambora.00. Exciting times ahead. It's been an incredible year. Next year is going to be even better than this year. So that's where we're at, guys. If you want to create your own portfolio using the key fundamentals of a hedge fund company, contact me. I'll see you guys again very soon for more videos. Okay, guys, so this is the portfolio. So this is actually the first stock that I actually introduced into the portfolio. As you can see, it's up 25%. Okay, obviously these are not going to fluctuate now because the market is currently closed, so there's not going to be any movement in these. So that was the very first stock that I picked, 25%. Second stock, almost up 6%. Next stock, over 5%. This is the same stock, okay? We took two positions. We took the initial position and there was a bit of a pullback, so we ended up buying the dip again. So look at this, 19.5% on that one position, almost 36% in that position, which is incredible. It's absolutely incredible. This is actually a Dow position that we're hedging. That's why it's in the red. This is a stock that we introduced a couple of weeks ago, so it's up 1.7%. Again, we've got another Dow position here in the red, hedging, another position in the red, hedging also. And this is the only stock that is in the red. Out of the whole portfolio, we've only got one stock that is in the red. So it's absolutely incredible. Again, complete transparency. I mean, this is just incredible, this is. And I handpick all of these stocks, guys. Every single stock that I actually choose for my portfolio. It's not, I don't just look at a stock and go, oh, that'll do. It has to follow a certain criteria. I do a lot of work in the background, a lot of research, and it's paid off. It's just incredible. So it's there. I was going to say it's there in black and white, but it's not. It's there in green and blue, isn't it? So there you can see. This is the biggest one. It's just incredible, isn't it? Absolutely incredible.